I would have been embarrassed to tell you this just a couple of years ago. After all, I've kind of condemned MLMs. But the truth is that once upon a time when I was in my very early 20s, I actually did have more business experience. I got sucked into two different MLMs, one in insurance and one in cosmetics. And what I learned in there kind of turned me off from sales and marketing, even though I was a retail assistant manager and my whole job was about sales and marketing. Isn't it ironic how we dismiss something as being bad just because we only see one side of it? And honestly, when I look back at this time in my life, I've noticed that the reason I got into it was because of expansion. I wanted the personal development side. I wanted the expansion. It wasn't about extraction. And when I noticed that a lot of things were coming up as get as much money out as possible, the extraction side, that's when I realized this isn't for me. But when you really look at it, sales and marketing, expansion versus extraction, when you really recognize that it's not that it's good or bad, but who's using the tool, that's what really makes a difference. So I'm all about expansion. And this is something that even comes up in the birth space where it's like, do you feel expanded when you're making your decision, or do you feel like you're being extracted from? And so when you look at that, when you really look at life and sales and marketing and birth and business and all of that, you just have to ask the question, is this extraction where we don't recognize the damage that we cause while using this tool for extraction, or is this expansion? And if you're trying to expand something, it's best to talk to other people who also know how to expand, not extract. Because the same tool taught by someone else can have completely devastating results. I'll probably go into more thoughts on this later, and I am going to go into this on Saturday inside of my Mistress Mind as my final class to expand the minds of the women that I gathered in network, and also to show them that they don't have to extract in their business. They can just expand. Because what you put into the ecosystem, 10x's.